Hello there. Welcome to a Tyke farming in the Philippines. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ding-a-ling-ding-dong the bell. It's Sunday morning, 6:30. With two men on site. We're butchering this morning, or we've butchered. The pig's on the table outside. It was 102 kilos, so maybe 120, 125 kilos live weight. So a big pig, well, a heavy pig. It wasn't all, it wasn't all that big. Modern pigs, 120 kilos is, quite easy to achieve. The ribs on it, a little bit too much fat for my liking on the ribs, and the shoulder, a bit too much fat. The rump, that's about ½ inch, so that's okay. But when you have a batch of pigs working how we are, I think there's 7 pigs out of that litter we've butchered. You're going to have possibly lighter pigs in the beginning and heavier pigs at the end, obviously. Ideally, to my mind, 80 kilos dead weight is ideal. So maybe 95 kilos live weight. So we've done well with that batch of 7 pigs. And this heaviest one, a bit too much fat really, but still a nice pig and still nice meat. Yeah. So what else was I going to say? Yeah, the financially we've done well with them pigs. I did stop the construction on the house because I didn't have the funds to carry on, and I did warn the work fellas that there might be a shorter working week. That's looking better now, and I'll explain why. I'll turn the camera around and now yesterday I didn't make a video, but we continued work on this gable end with that little bit to finish, but we've run out of this spandrail stuff. With a few bits offcuts there which will be used, but we're 6 lengths short to do the longer bits to the right there. So we measured up yesterday, and to do the eaves, see if we can get a better. Yeah, they're in shadow. Come around here. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, to do the eaves. Where's my finger? Yeah. Can't get my finger in shot. From there to there, that's all the way around the building, and then at the front of the building, these eaves there, and there's one at the back there as well. We measured up to get the spandrail, the wall angle, it's going to be 24,000 pesos, but we didn't take into eaves at the front on the bits, the two apexes. So probably 28,000 pesos. So the good news is, with the pigs we've sold this last 2 weeks, there's enough profit in the pigs after today, hopefully, to buy them materials for the eaves. And to fit all that material onto the house is going to take 3 to 4 weeks. So if I'm able to get that material out the profit from the pigs, which I think I can, that'll take us up to the beginning of November, with the work fellas covered with the materials and wages. So I've just 4 weeks after that to get another budget together before I start drawing my pensions again. I've left the pensions lying. I wanted to leave them lying for 3 months to build up a bit of capital. So the financial situation is looking quite good at the minute, which just proves that what we're doing pig-wise and chicken-wise and shop-wise is profitable, and going forward it all looks rosy, because eventually we will finish construction and that a large expense will disappear from our lives. So it's looking good. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. Oh, I had a good comment from, I don't know his name, Walter, possibly, somewhere in the Philippines, setting up a piggery. He wanted to know the size of the cesspit we had here, and there is a playlist of constructing that cesspit, and it's a very large cesspit, and it needs to be with the shed we put up. Potentially we could have 100 pigs in there, various ages, and there's 2 things you've got to have on any farm. Is a secure water supply. It doesn't matter what you're producing, you need a secure water supply, and we did invest heavily in bores and waste management. It doesn't matter how big the farm is or how small the farm is. Them are 2 elements you've got to get right. So that all the work we did initially, securing the boundaries and cesspit and all the work which you don't ever see again, it's just done and then it's buried, is really important that you get that right before you even start producing anything. It's a foundation. Well, anything in life, I think, really, you've got to get the foundations right in order to build off it. And I think on the whole we've done that right. Not perfect, certainly made mistakes, but I think basically we did get the foundations right to build off of. So I'll leave this video there for now, and I'll do another clip later on. It's 2:30 Sunday afternoon, overcast, so it's quite pleasant. The workmen finished at 12:30, I think. So I'll have a walk around and make a concluding video. I've got the eggs to collect later on. I don't know about feed. Yeah, we've got feed. Jean did very well this morning with the pig. 102 kilos dead weight. She sold 78 kilos of it. So she's had a good day, meat-wise. I think this water trough here is leaking. I'll turn the tap on. Very little pressure, but it will fill up by the time I come back. Yeah, so pig sales went well. So that's the last of the pigs in this litter now. These two are keepers. And we've got 7 pigs in the next litter, but one of these is going to be keepers. So we've got 6 pigs to go. Now we'll weigh these pigs or one of these pigs this coming week and decide whether we'll butcher next Sunday. So if we butcher next Sunday, well, it's the end of the first week in October now. That'll take us to the 3rd week in December. And by then, these piglets should be at about 50-60 kilo live weight, I would think. Whee! For some reason, before they left, we put the pigs in the hot boxes. I was inside having a nap. So we're fighting like hell for some milk. They could have just as easily left them out. We'll settle down. So the other good news today is I've got sufficient money now in the pig pot to order the materials tomorrow that we need. So it might be 4 days. It'll be here next week, but maybe Thursday, something like that. Wednesday soonest, I would think. I'll give these some feed. And them materials will put us on for 3 to 4 weeks work-wise. So we're creeping ever closer to the end of November. I want to get to the end of November if I can, before I bring pensions across. It will give me a good sum of money to push the house forward in a bigger way. Yeah, I'll have to get some feed for the shop for them chicks. So that's it for today. I'll leave it there, and we'll do it all tomorrow, and we'll see you then.